I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I just have been busy for 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 7 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Do tell. Do tell.
Hi,
Hey, Mama T
hi,
Belly.
Mama T Belly.
Life is a gem. Carla.
I don't know. I was busy for 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 7 seconds.
Oh, you're welcome, Mama T Belly.
Mm,
We're
yeah.
here to serve. We're here to
Oh,
please.
yeah, my camera's on. I didn't even know my camera was on. Because I'm on the YouTube side. And it's paused. Oh, look. My granddaughter's little bear. Hold on. I'm going to shut off my camera. Because I don't like to smoke on camera. For all those people that don't smoke or all those people that are trying to quit smoking. And I think you can get in trouble, right? Isn't it against terms of service to smoke
I think so.
on a live? I know people do, but I could have sworn it was a
no
service thing. Yeah, no. Hey,
know.
Carla, life is a gem. All you awesome people,
Sunny,
Remy. You know, all you
Hello.
cult-like people.
Hey, Tracy. Yes.
Hey, Nene.
Come in, cult members.
Yes, come in. Come one, come all. You're all my cult. You know, we're all cult members. 3
hours is ridiculous. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. And to play my whole entire life to react to it,
Pathetic.
I think somebody was triggered. Because supposedly, from what we are cult members now, yes, we are, Sunny. Mm-hmm. And from what I heard, we can't handle Wendy, you know, because she's such a badass. That was not it.
Well, we can't take the volume of her voice. That's for sure. That's true.
And she, you know, I'm sorry. I'm just that type of person. I don't even like it when it happens on other channels. When there's multiple people on a panel. Mm-hmm. And I want to clear this up because that was also spoken of. It was 4 against 1. You know, I put the link in the chat. There was already 1, 2, 3 people on chat up on panel.
Hey, Joe.
So she chose to come on panel with that many people. She didn't have to take that link. So nobody was attacking her. I don't know why she keeps saying people were attacking her. And when she came on, she wouldn't let anybody talk. She wanted to have her say, her time. Everybody be quiet and listen to her. Well, you know, you have your own panel for that. You didn't even say hi.
No.
Like, thanks for letting me come up. You know, that's like the respectful thing to do. You came on, guns a-blazing. Yep. You know? So, and like I said, you know, you are one that says, don't be rude to my panel guests. I'm the same way. You know, Brian was very calm. He, you know, was trying to talk to you in a calm manner. And you were freaking out. I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me.
Shut up.
Well, you're not going to be rude to my panel guests. So you can think that I removed you because we can't handle you. That wasn't it. You were rude. You could come up like a grown adult, take it down a couple of notches. I get that you were upset. I get it.
Hey, Donna.
Take it down a couple notches. Hey, Dova. Hey,
yes,
Donna.
Brian did do a great reaction video.
I have not watched it yet. I saw his title and it cracked me up. His title did make me giggle. I will say that. She knew who was on panel beforehand. Absolutely, Remy. Mm-hmm. But she kind of made it sound like it was 4 against 1. Nobody demanded you. Nobody summons you on panel.
Nope.
Like happens
you guys do
quite often on in your panels where you summons people. Nobody summons you. Somebody in chat said, "Hey, can you have a link?" I put it in chat. You chose to come up. So don't spin this narrative. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Don't spin this narrative like we all jumped on just to attack you.
It's either you were ganged up on or we couldn't handle you. So I don't know which it was, but I'm sure you told everybody over there your version of things. Contradicted yourself.
I put the link in the chat. Can you guys see it? Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, it came up. It did.
Okay. Because sometimes I can see it on my end, but you guys can't see it. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not stressing about it. I'm not upset about it. They're sitting there saying that I was defending Carla. Nowhere, no how did I defend Carla. Nowhere. I think I said many times that I didn't think it was okay. But I'm not going to sit there and have that conversation with people that aren't my friends. I'm going to talk to Carla about it. Hey, Tracy.
I'm jealous of all the poodles on you, Mama T-Belly.
I took a nap and woke up and... What's that song? I think I'm going to title my next live. Is it The Roof? The Roof is on fire?
I should have played that song.
We don't give a damn, let the motherfucker burn.
Yeah, burn. Yeah, that's a great song. You need that song on your live next time.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it...
Jazzy Jules, hello. You took a nap? When did you wake up? When I was live or when the reaction live? Which one did you wake up to?
Well, she started her reaction live before you even ended.
Oh, yeah, because I kicked her off.
She got her fifis hurt.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because I kicked her off panel.
Yes, Misty Harvey, I agree with that.
At everybody.
Yeah. Yes, she was. She was very rude.
Okay.
Misbehaved.
Well, from what I've gathered, okay, everybody's in a tizzy because Carla got some pictures and she passed them to somebody. Okay? Carla, I'm just going to flat out say you shouldn't have done that. You should have, but you admitted that yesterday. Yeah. You admitted you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have passed them on. But all I ever hear from that side is we call our friends out in private. Well, how in the fuck do you know we don't?
Right.
Exactly. You don't. You just assume. You just assume. But they say, oh, but because we call our friends out in public, we're always telling them that they shouldn't do that they should make it public. So now we should make it public. Well, when you start calling out your friends in public, that's when we'll start calling our friends out in public.
Oh, Jazzy Jules, are you a supporter of Wendy's and the ponies and stuff?
It wasn't just pictures. It was a fun dox according to the messages you've shown today. What do you mean? Well, mind you, there was one thing.
Sure.
Not that
I don't think there's anything fun about a dox. I mean, it's not like going to the amusement park, you know. Ooh, I just got a dox. I'm happy. Come on.
But I know that a lot of the pictures were redacted. And I'm not let me tell you guys right now, I'm not justifying the dox. The dox is wrong. But with it not redacted, you cannot tell who that person is. I don't know if Wendy let you know that, but he was wearing a mask. All you can see is his eyeballs. There was no name attached to it. None. As you guys saw in the screenshot, it just said a major dox of Wendy. That's all it said. The picture itself, even though I redacted it, not making it right, but you can't even tell who that guy is. He's wearing a mask. All there is his eyeballs.
I didn't see the picture. I saw where Wendy put it up, but it had this big smiley face all over his face.
Because he's wearing a mask. I mean,
he's wearing
but that's the part that I think that, not that it's okay, but in all reality, even if it didn't redact it or she didn't put a smiley face on, nobody would know who he was because he was literally wearing a mask because of COVID, I guess. He had a mask on.
And you can't really say that what went down with Marianne was a dox because those have been on YouTube.
Those were why she was live. Right. They were, they're not a dox. They were screenshots that somebody took why she was live.
That we don't really like. I don't like that it's done to me in my bathrobe.
No.
That's probably the most hideous picture I've ever seen in my life, but it's happening. So it is what it is.
But it's not a dox. It really isn't a dox. The only thing that I will give that was really like a big dox that I redacted was the one where Stewie found something. As I'm not saying Stewie did, I'm just saying that's what Molly wrote Carla, that Stewie found it. And that it was like Wendy's whole name. And like I don't even know what it was. Some stupid, it wasn't even a picture, nothing. I don't know what it was. I don't even know, something. It was stupid.
I know those pictures were never made public. The only person that showed those pictures was Wendy. That's right.
Wendy made this dox public. That's the thing. If you really look up the definition, not that Carla's right. I'm not saying, still, looking up people even behind the scenes is wrong. I don't agree with it. Like I said, I have told Carla about that. Carla has owned it. But, like we said before our end of our live, other people have done things, doxing, whatever. They get to say sorry. And
wait, hold on. Jazzy Jules, I guess that means you're a Wendy supporter. Can somebody show them the door?
Yeah, no, I never said now it's Wendy's fault, but yes. Why would Wendy, if you're so worried about your family being doxxed, why would you go live and show the dox?
Oh, Lace with Lacey too. Were you just in Wendy's live talking mad smack?
They're going to come in here tomorrow.
Yeah.
But here's what it boils down to is nobody is defending what Carla did. Okay. Even Carla apologized for passing those pictures to Jen. And let me tell you something. If Life with Jen is Pizza Girl, bitch, you come into my live stream again and say that I've gone real life, you better be prepared to take a link. Okay. Now, did I look somebody up? I sure did after they said they were coming for me. After their dox was already dropped, I snagged it and I looked them up because they said, I'm coming for you, bitch. Well, if you're coming for me, I'm going to see you coming.
Oh, and I want to promote a channel, too. In my comment section
I didn't put it out.
My last... Right. See? But that's what you're saying. You didn't put it out.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes, you didn't give it to anybody either. So that's different. You kept that amongst yourself. But I want to promote a channel. Barnyard. If you go into my last live that I did earlier, if you go in the comment section, Barnyard had wrote a comment and she put 2 links under the comment. They're very interesting videos. If you guys want, take a look at them. I think they're very interesting. I didn't know Barnyard had a channel until she sent me those links.
Color me shocked. I have never gone real live.
Most of all you have gone real
it's
live.
5:45 here.
4:45 made a wish.
Yeah, tell me one thing I've gone real life on.
Yes, please.
Hi, Dog Mom.
Wow, you figured
it out. And I think that's the discrepancy.
Here's the thing: if those pictures would have been if that would have been done. Okay, here's the thing: Carla went live. She apologized, just the same as they did when they did a big dox stream where they doxed 9 people. They apologized, and Wendy's words were, "What more do you want from them? What more do you want from them?"
Right.
I love the bell.
So Carla, don't do that no more. And thank you. Those are church bells.
And it's on the wish. 444 and the church bells are ringing. How cool is that?
That's what you get when you're in a cult.
But here's my other thing. Wendy says, you all just keep your doxers over there. Y'all just keep your doxers over there. Okay.
Keep yours fine over with there. That.
Hey, Dog Mom.
Exactly. I'm
keep
good.
yours over
That's
there.
a deal.
And I don't have a big problem Now, Brian, do I hate that you doxed Fod's kids?
Yes.
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 But, and there is a but, if you send CPS or law enforcement to my home, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, if you send law enforcement or CPS to my home, the dox is going to be the last thing you've got to worry. Yes, you did, Brian. I saw the screenshots. But don't worry about getting doxed, because I'm probably going to show up at your door.
Mm-hmm. Did he do it publicly? Not that it justifies it, but I think that's the discrepancy here. I think everybody's having a really hard time between doxing, what they consider doxing. Some people say doxing in public is a dox, but now people are saying if you do it privately, it's a dox. So I think everybody gets confused because there's a lot of people that say, well, they didn't do it publicly, so it's really not a dox.
Hey, Barnyard.
Other people say, yes, they are. And you're welcome, Barnyard. You know, so what I think we have to clarify this through the community all the way around, because that's the thing. When people say, oh, well, what Carla did was a dox, but Carla didn't make it public. Not that it's right. Everybody remember this. Not that it's right. She never made it public. So, but if you look up the real meaning of doxing, it's when you bring it public. So which one is it? Are we straight across the board around here, or do we pick and choose when it's considered a dox and when it's not? Can we figure that one out?
And you're right, Case Moss. Just like using that horrible picture of me in my bathrobe, that's not a dox. That was I accidentally turned my camera on. It got caught. I have to deal with it. It gets used everywhere. I have to deal with that. You know, it sucks. You know, but it's what it is. I have to deal with it. It's not a dox.
Oh, there's somebody in the chat that needs to leave.
How about y'all?
Bye.
Stay
out of now.
Starlight.
See you later.
Then we wouldn't have this problem.
Who cares what they say? I wouldn't even bother reading their comment out loud.
Well, Starlight, are you the one that gave Fod Brian's kids'
names?
How would she know that? I mean, I'm just curious. I'm not saying you did, but somebody gave Fod Brian's kid's name.
Nenny or whoever has a wrench, could you unload that?
That's just the thing. Like, you guys always get to talk. You guys sit on your panels for 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 7 seconds.
And then
talk
you
all the crap you want. Laugh, joke, whatever. Then we have it. We don't come over to you. Did you see me? Did you see Samara? Did you see the truth?
Bye,
Did you
Sarah.
see any of us in the stream adding our 2 cents? No, we let you have your life.
We already talked about this beforehand, Sarah, so that's, you clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, now Sarah needs to go.
Bye,
now,
Sarah.
Sarah needs to go because
thank you.
You don't come in and try.
Oh, Tracy,
what happened, Tracy?
Out. What, Tracy?
I said Sarah needs to go because you don't come in trashing the panel guest. If you want to ask questions,
Irish gal gave
then ask questions.
FOD the info. Right, but my thing is when they do their lives,
okay,
I don't go over there.
I was curious.
I'm so glad it bothers her.
But why can't I have it where you guys don't come over and put your 2 cents in? I don't come over and put my 2 cents in.
No, it's like putting out a little bait thing. And they come right on in so that they can get blocked.
I let them spin their narrative any way they want. I let them laugh. I let them pick. I let them tell people not to support me.
The script keeper.
Because I'm such a badass. They think that I condoned Carla's behavior, which
behavior because you truly really
I can't even tell you how many times I said that.
Yeah.
But I let you guys do that.
Well, in reality, in reality, when Carla got the things, she should have just deleted them. That's what should have happened. But she apologized.
That's where it should end.
No, she didn't apologize to Wendy. That's her own personal business. Why she's not apologizing to Wendy?
Nope,
don't care.
it's not coming.
If anybody else would have been in that dox, that somebody on this side, they would have thought it was funny as hell. The only reason that Wendy says something about Fod's kids getting doxxed is because it's Brian. If it would have been anybody else, Wendy wouldn't give a shit that Fod's kids were doxxed.
Hello, Starlight. You have a lot of nerve to tell somebody else to grow up. 3 hours later, you take somebody else's content and you pick every little word apart. Why are you in here?
I say we just quit giving them anything to go at us for. Like,
that's why
absolutely.
we did this live.
Absolutely. That's why we did this live. Like, I didn't go live. I went live to set the record straight because there was so many rumors going around.
No, Remy. They have
so many rumors that, like, all of a sudden this little snowball became a big freaking snowball. So I went live just to show that it wasn't in a Discord. It was private. Carla apologized. I didn't agree, but this is the way it went. Instead of, it's in Carla's Discord, this person saw it, everybody saw it, blah, 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 blah. Whether Carla gave it to have it on the Lady Whistledown channel. No, that's not why. There was no proof of that, but that's what's going on. That's all I did. But now I'm being now it's moved on to me.
Could somebody make sure Donna Baird is not blocked?
Yeah. But now it's moved on to me.
And that's just like Wendy.
All because
Wendy saying you all couldn't handle her. There was talking. From what I could see, it was all, she came in like balls a blazing.
Yes.
And then
we were all
the people on the panel, she was like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Well, then don't go on a panel with them.
Right.
We were all talking like
the way we are now. We were all talking the way we are now. This is how I run a chat every time I go live. I'm always calm. I'm never screaming. I'm never hollering. Most people that are on my panel are not yelling and screaming. Once in a while, there is. But, we were all nice and calm. Does she have a right to be upset? Yes, she does. But at the same time, she can't jump on a panel, start screaming at everybody, telling people who she's going to talk to, who she's not going to talk to.
Oh, Lanky,
I don't
why?
need your $1.99.
No one, Carla didn't dox anyone. Really? Now it's going to be Lanky.
Can we prove that Carla doxed anybody? Because
please.
She didn't dox them.
I agree, Rissy.
Exactly.
I'm so over repeating myself on that.
Oh my gosh, just please.
Why did Steph and TNT get to apologize for doxing, but Carla can't? That's exactly my point.
That is everybody's point.
Carla, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. What I would like to talk about is, did you notice the whole village woke up the other night?
Oh, can you please get rid of that?
And Carla did too. Steph.
Oh. Of course, because you're on panel. Here comes Steph.
My gosh.
My stalker.
I think you should go and watch her live, because she did apologize, Terry. Carla didn't apologize, y'all. Just said she didn't. She didn't apologize
to Wendy.
She apologized for doing to moving, giving the messages to Jen. She apologized to Hello Starlight. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney.
But she didn't apologize to Wendy. And that's between Wendy and Carla.
Mm-hmm.
That's between them, not everybody. I don't.
Okay, Carla, and I don't mean to throw you under the bus because you've already been outed for this a long time ago. But they thought it was funny as hell when Carla was in Laura's Discord and let Trisha, not Trish, listen to our private calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, Courtney.
We were furious. But they thought it was hilarious.
Hey, Pearls.
They thought it was so funny. Hey, Pearls of Wisdom. It's selective outrage. It really is. They can sit there and roll their eyes, and they can listen and do a reaction and say how that's such bullshit. But we all know that it's selective outrage. It depends on who you are and who they're pissed at that moment. And that goes for both sides. Sorry, it does. That's part of the drama around here.
I just read Brian's comment.
What did he say? I don't see him. Doesn't she have white power meeting to be at? Who? I'm so confused.
Never mind. Long story.
Brian.
I'll
fill you Brian. I have to remove that comment because if I don't, oh Lord. So I'm removing that comment.
Are you kidding?
I don't know what that. No, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Oops.
What'd you do?
I meant to remind it. I blocked it.
Oh my gosh. Poor Brian.
Sorry, Brian. I did miss it. Sorry,
Brian, you have been voted off the island for 5 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
Get back on the boat.
Oh, geez. Y'all are going to get me in trouble.
Well, hey, he just wrote it.
Don't
it's
you
not
think
like
it was funny? Look.
She missed it.
You know how you put LOL on just about everything you write, but you're really LOLing. You're not really laughing out loud. Well, I did the other night. I spent the whole night laughing my ass off when the whole village woke up to call Diane.
Oh, we lost her again. What?
To call Diane. Whoops,
when the whole village woke up to call Diane a scammer. It was like, where the hell have you all been?
Right?
Where is our apology?
Way to catch up.
Where is our apology? It's like everybody just came to life the other night. Diane's a scammer. Oh my God. I would have never known that.
Nope.
Are you kidding me? And the funny part was everybody was rushing to say, I wasn't in that Discord. Well, I was only there for 5 minutes. Well, I wasn't in that Discord. Well, I was only there for 2 minutes. Who cares? Who cares?
Right.
Nobody cares if you're talking to Diane behind the scenes.
Nope.
That was so funny, man. I am literally belly laughing over here. I was like 5 months
only
later,
5 months
and everybody
late, right?
listened to Diane this whole time.
Oh my goodness.
It's like they woke up from a deep sleep.
Oh, I'm not going to remove you, Ash.
It's like they...
And Peaches
nobody ever removes Ash from a deep sleep.
No,
nobody ever does.
And Peaches is alive and well. Good grief.
Jesus. Poor Ash is always the one that can stick around.
When I said I looked up Detroit, it was after her dox was dropped. So there you go. Otherwise, I'd have had no way to look her up because when you just put in Detroit in Google, it actually brings up the city of Detroit.
Hey, Captain Obvious. Mr. Positive.
Hey, Terrell and Bella. I haven't seen you in forever.
And the crying last night over Sweets and them. I sat and I thought, now what in the hell could Sweet of them had said that was so bad that it would make Wendy break down into tears? So I went over there and I listened to it. And I still haven't figured it out. I don't even think a cuss word was used.
even think she was really crying. I think it was fake.
Oh,
I don't believe it for a second.
Lord help me.
As if none of us have ever lost what we considered a YouTube friend on here.
Right, Cindy?
Yeah.
Peaches.
You know,
Peaches needs her own
as
channel.
if none of us have ever
just
parted.
think this is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Even
I
the
just
dogs
can't
are
help
laughing.
but laugh. I just, the hypocrisy is
Real.
something out of
That's
this
where I'm
world.
at.
It really
I
is.
laugh at all of them.
I can't
I
help
laugh
it.
at everybody now.
I just can't.
I am not going to let this affect my real life.
Heck no.
No way. No way. Should everybody stop doxing everybody? Yes. Everybody should stop. You know, we've all said that. But is it really going to happen? No. People are going to do what they want when they want. But the outrage
What are you doing?
is crazy because if you listen,
Diane admitted to being friends with Randy in the emails between her and Stellar.
Hey,
now
Carrie.
she said shit on Wendy, but she said her and Randy are friends. That was Diane's words to Stellar. And why does everybody hate Stellar?
hey, Top. Because he doesn't go with the narrative they want to spin. You know, that it's just ridiculous. It really is. Stellar doesn't do anything to anybody. He has an opinion, just like everybody else around here. He states it. But because it does not go with what they want to hear, or the way it's, the way they want to hear it, he's wrong. Just like you're wrong, Tracy, because you have an opinion. They say you put your nose in everything. Guess what? All you guys put your nose in everything too.
All the
time. You guys
time.
don't miss a beat around here.
Nope.
Nobody misses a beat around here. You know, I won't, but I can name a couple over there that do not miss a beat. But Tracy is nosy and puts her nose in everything. But you guys can do lives and talk about the same shit, and you're not doing that.
You know the funniest thing about I'm always watching? Here's the funniest thing. Do you know how often I have... Oh, that's mature, talking about bacon.
Oh, that's real. Always. That's what they have to go at tomorrow.
Angry?
3 angry women. Do I sound angry?
Guess what? I missed what it was, and it says 3 angry women was blocked. So whatever you wrote, I missed it. Sorry.
Isn't 3 Angry Men a popular show? I'm good with that. Okay.
But they say I'm always watching. Do you know how often I have to, when I get up in the morning, I have to go back and look at everything. I have to message my close circle and say, what did I miss? Because trust me when I say I'm not always watching.
Right?
Billy. I just farted, but Wendy knew it left my bum cheeks. Sorry.
Thank you for that. It's hilarious.
Oh, I don't know. And no matter, we can say it, and then they'll say, that's not true. It's not true. This isn't the way it went. But it really is. It is the way it went. Why would we be on YouTube if we're not wanting? I mean, no. Do you always see it, Tracy? No, you don't. Do you have an opinion around here? Yeah, you do. But aren't we all on YouTube to watch? And have an opinion? So I don't get what the problem is. Why you guys are saying Tracy is always up in everybody's business. Aren't we all up in everybody's business?
Hey, Republican Ash.
What this community's for?
Yeah, they're always watching too and record and screenshot, and they even get involved in other people's business, but yet they say, we do it. Yeah, okay. I hear you.
Right. But I think we all do it, right? Aren't we all guilty? Somebody fires up a live, we're going to go watch. That's everybody being in everybody's business.
Yeah, but that's the point of this live, is that I don't want anything to do with them anymore.
No.
I don't want to watch I didn't watch their thing today. Whatever they were doing.
No, I did not watch. No.
We didn't watch. We did other
heard
things
a couple
today.
of things. I got a couple of messages about certain things that were said. But like I told everybody in my last live, they can do 10, 12, 13 lives.
And they will.
Don't listen. I don't listen. I seriously don't listen.
Oh, now Sarah's getting involved? Oh.
Serendipity just posted a live laughing at losers. I guess all of her friends are going to show up.
So mature. Yay.
Oh my gosh.
So mature.
Just accept it. We don't want anything to do with you.
Hold on. I'll write an L on my forehead. So everybody can feel special. Hold on. I need my camera so I can do it right. How's pink sound? Pink sound good?
Let's see it.
Loser.
Score.
It's score. Like, seriously. I'll be a loser for a day.
Yes,
Why you go live?
Why
you go live
the drama
and talk about
community.
us? But we're the whatever.
Who cares? Bye.
I hope that comes off. Is this permanent?
Was that a Sharpie?
No, it's washable. Thanks.
You're at the zoo.
Oh, enjoy the zoo, Rapash.
I want to be at the zoo. I want to go to the Bronx Zoo. Hey, Mr.
Are you
visiting
anybody's relatives there?
I have an opinion about zoos.
You do? I don't like zoos. Mm-hmm. I do too. I have my opinion.
Here's my opinion. If zoos were just for misplaced or rehabilitated, you can't rehabilitate them and turn them back into the wild, then I would be okay with zoos.
Yes, I'm completely against zoos. No. Yep.
Breeding and stuff within a zoo, yeah. I ain't cool with that.
Mm-mm.
No.
I didn't want to go there because Republican Ash is visiting, but we can always talk about that another time. I didn't want to make her feel funny.
I mean, it's everybody has their own opinion on it.
Well,
is it amazing to see the animals? Yes. Do I wish they weren't in captivity? Yes.
That's true.
I do. I wish they weren't in captivity. I think they deserve to be out in the wild where they belong.
Or in a sanctuary.
Of course. I'm popular today. They love me so much. I had Wendy streaming me. Now I have Serendipity streaming me. But Serendipity can't even unblock me. But she can stream me. Interesting.
Dick move. Dick move.
It is a dick move. I can't see what the fuck you want to say about
Captain,
me
obviously.
when you feel like saying
I'm okay with that.
But you can sit there and stream me?
I don't even know why Sarah invites herself.
Okay. Oh, my Bluetooth.
Dick move.
Hold on, you guys are
Captain Obvious.
Astronomical bills from COVID, selling our house and going through my husband's things. Those a-holes need to realize what is important. You're right, Joy Lang.
Yes, Joy Lang, and I'm sorry that you're going through that, man.
Yes. Me too.
I'm so sorry that you're going through that shit. There's a lot going on in people's personal lives, and you're supposed to come here and try to get away from it. And that's where I've gotten. I've gotten to the point that I just pretty much laugh at everybody, because, and I mean both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I mean both sides, because what else can you do? I used to let it get under my skin so bad, right up until Mrs. Trimley and her stalkerish emails. And then I thought, well, that was dumb. Tracy, why go live about emails? I admit it was dumb. I get it. It was dumb, but she just wouldn't let me, she wanted me to go after MGL. I explained to her twice or more that I wasn't watching MGL and that if she wanted to go after MGL, feel free. I'm not going to sit and say, don't you dare talk about Molly. Hell no, I'm not going to say that. But She wanted me to go after MGL. Now she can turn it and twist it any way she wants. That it was an innocent email. Don't use my son's addiction as your soapbox, Miss Trimley. Okay? And don't ever say that I don't stand up for addiction, because there was
I don't
just a
know
live
why
stream.
she would even say about that, because you have always stuck up for addiction. Always. You have been so open about your struggles with your son and how you feel for anybody. Oh, Stephanie, let's see. You're the only one who can talk shit.
No, Wendy does it all the time,
I'm live
Stephanie.
all the time. You're
Wendy
the only
does
one
it
that
all
can
the
talk
time.
and block
Steph
people,
Brown,
right?
I wanted to ask
I
Steph Brown a
block people
question.
because I don't bother you guys. I leave you guys all alone. I don't come in your stream.
I want to ask Steph Brown a question.
Amanda.
She had a live stream calling me the lie, and she got mad because I compared a situation about pictures being dropped in Discords, because somebody had to go live and make it her business, Steph, about pictures that were dropped in my Discord and immediately removed. But the same thing happened to Steph. Something was dropped in her Discord that she didn't approve of, and she had it immediately removed. So I made the comparison, and Steph had to go live and call me a liar. I'm still trying to figure out what I lied about.
I could care less what you lied about when it comes to them. I don't care what they think or say.
I don't either.
So why come here?
But I try not to lie.
If you don't like that I block people, don't come in, and you wouldn't be blocked.
Right.
Like I haven't been live in forever.
Block them.
Right. I mean, it's my channel. If I want to block you, I can block you. If you don't like
haven't you ever noticed that?
Then look.
Haven't you ever noticed when they go live, we don't go in bum rushing them, but every time one of us go live, they come in bum rushing us. They do it to me every time. But I usually let them stay. I usually let them stay and play with them, toy around with them, bat them around like a cat and a mouse.
And that's exactly
until they
what
usually
I'm
get
saying.
mad and leave.
Wendy was live for 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 7 seconds.
Pathetic.
Reacted to my whole stream. Said whatever she wanted to say about me. I never once went in there. Never once.
Nobody puts Lanky in the corner.
But I've gone live, and all of you have come into my stream to say something. I can have an opinion.
Why aren't you over
just
at
like
Sam?
You all say. It's you have an opinion. You're right. Right. Sarah's
Stephanie Brown and others were all talking smack about us in Wendy's live today.
Of course they were. And I don't care that they were. It's their opinion. They can say whatever the frick they want.
Over there.
Do I care what they say? No, I really don't. That's why I don't watch. But when I go live and I have an opinion, they all have to come in every single time.
Go away.
It's like, why?
British.
Hey,
Yeah,
British
Chippy.
Hey,
British Chippy had an opinion the other day. Now here's British Chippy that never goes live, and she had an opinion the other day, and they had to come at her. And I'm like, damn, man, she was on her own channel, speaking her own mind.
Yeah.
What?
And it's not like we're calling
problem?
them names.
Oh my gosh.
It's not like we're calling them names like they do. It's not like I'm going after their looks like they do. I'm sitting here having a conversation calmly and having an opinion, but it's wrong. So if I compare what you guys have said about me and what you guys have done to me compared to what I've done to you, I think you guys lose that battle. Because I don't go after you guys' looks. I don't go after you guys' opinions. I don't say shit to any of you. None of you. And it's not because I'm a PUSSY. it's because it doesn't matter to me what you
say
guys
it.
say. Because I know
say
that
the word.
your opinion is going to be your opinion no matter what I say. They're all bum rushed, y'all chat, but they also block us if we go over there. They are pathetic, every one of them. I have seen people get blocked over there for having an opinion.
Yes.
But God forbid we do it back to them, and we're horrible.
And Brian's right.
All right, my audio is going out, so I'm going to drop out. I'm going to be live soon and just laugh at everybody.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Well, in reality, it's all laughable. I mean, I don't know about tonight, but it'll be soon.
British Chippy said my opinion involved a lot of effort
about when we're going to do the. That's okay, British. Mine does too. Because Steph is so worried about what I'm doing on my channel, Brian. We do need to get that done just to shut up people that don't even care about me. And it's not going to be anything technical. We're going to give our
excited for you guys to do it.
The Darlie Routier case. Why Brian thinks it was a fair and just decision, and why I don't. Simple as that. Nothing major. So we got to do that, Brian. You're on vacation till the 6th of July. Okay, that'll work. Good. Then,
I can't wait for you guys to do it because I'm on the
sound is screwing up as usual.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Tracy, for coming.
Well, you won't be when I get done with you. No, I'm kidding. You might. All right. I'll talk to you. I'll be in chat.
All right. I'm actually
bye, guys.
Bye.
Laugh.
Thank you.
Laugh, guys. Laugh.
Yes. Actually, I'm going to talk about you and Brian going live because I'm really interested because I thought Darlie Routier was completely innocent. I really did. And now that I kind of have looked at Brian's point of view, I'm still where I think she's innocent, but now I'm kind of more on the fence. So I'm really interested in them doing this to see if they can sway, if I'm going to stay where she's innocent or if I'm actually going to go to guilty.
I'm baffled that you think that she's...
Okay, I do. I think she's innocent. I do. That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, you have the right to feel, that she's innocent.
But like I said, I was completely where she was innocent. But now that I've heard you, I'm kind of more like I'm not where she's definitely guilty, but I'm definitely willing to listen. You know what I mean?
I have to admit that it's a very controversial case with the evidence, even though it's circumstantial. The evidence does point to her. Now, Tracy did ask. She said that the. I'm sorry, I doxed you, Truth. I said your first name. But
outrage.
But she said she wanted to know why it was a fair and just trial. Well, there was a document out there that Darlie signed herself that said she felt like the evidence against her was enough to convict her, and she did not go for prosecutorial misconduct. That's one reason why it's a fair trial, because Darlie agreed to it.
Laura Lee, now this is Darlie Routier. Her 2 kids were killed, and she was and they put her on death row for it.
And Jenna, you timed me out.
Was it 1999?
I know I did.
Look,
you did that white power, and I kind of panicked.
Well, look, the reason that I said that is because Steph made that comment on another panel, and there was no outrage.
I don't watch them.
Yeah, I know you didn't know.
I don't.
I was laughing.
Had no clue. All of a sudden, I was like, "Oh Lord, here we go, here we go."
No, that was a jab at Steph.
Kimberly, can you write it again?
Yeah, I'm scrolling all the way up, Kimberly, and I don't see your comment.
Perhaps Google might have deleted
it. Please rewrite it.
I tell you what, though, as far as this doxing thing goes, the only person that made it public was Wendy.
Yeah.
She doxed herself.
Yeah.
She doxed
that's
herself and then is complaining about it.
Yeah.
I know, Sonny.
That's where it ends.
Mama T-Belly is funny.
Yeah. And let's say this. Everybody knows the truth as the truth, right? That's her screen name. So if saying someone's first name is doxing, then everybody that's ever called her Tracy,
all the time.
We're all guilty. And everybody everybody that reads out my screen name has doxed me.
Okay, so Kimberly wrote, is that girl. She is the racist and a bigot, and she's definitely not Kevin Hart. So she needs to stop saying that she was trying to do a parody being racist and homophobic.
Yeah, when me and Rel were going at it, I tell you, when me and Rel were going at it, he had names for me and I had names for him. But I used to tease him. I used to call him Uncle Phil, from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I put up a clip, of Uncle Phil, and they called me a racist for doing that. But
I don't watch
right.
I don't really know what
I don't think honestly,
Kimberly. I mean, I don't.
I don't think
I don't know.
I don't think Steph is racist. I don't. She shouldn't have said that because it's not politically correct. But I don't think
no racist. I wouldn't say that, but the other word.
Yeah, when she was because there was a panel where she was calling gay people the F word, but that doesn't make her homophobic either. It's just a bad choice. She shouldn't have said that stuff. She knows that when you're in the spotlight and you're calling other people out for the things that they do, you shouldn't do that because they're going to use that. And they're going to call that.
Oh, really, Sonny?
I don't
Sonny, think. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to see what Sonny said. What do you?
No, she's getting lip injections in 2 weeks. I didn't know that. I'm excited for you. I would be nervous too. Maybe I should get them so they can stop picking on my teeth. I can get big fat lips.
She said, "Hey, collagen man."
Kimberly said that was her poor excuse of why she said that on the panel. She says Kevin Hart does it all the time. Well, bitch, you're not Kevin Hart.
Well, there's also Kevin Hart may also use the N word with the A on it. But that that's still politically incorrect to say. Kevin Hart can do that. He can play that game because he's a comedian who makes millions of dollars.
I see what Kimberly's saying, and I think that is.
Who's talking about you? Oh, Wendy, stop talking about me, weirdo. Yeah, stop talking about Ninny. Yes, I can drop a link, sweetheart. Hold on.
Oh, Ninny's fired up.
And
she's been good for
Ninny
so long.
Alone. What is she going at Ninny for? Because Ninny likes people she don't like, so that's why?
Yeah.
Because what else could she go at Ninny for?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's odd that you dox yourself on a public platform and then complain about it.
Okay, Brian. That's my whole point. Okay?
No comment.
Like I've said 1,000 times, what Carla did, was not okay. But Carla did not do it publicly. Molly did not do it publicly. Jen maybe could have done it publicly because she does have a video that's on private.
Mm-hmm.
So, but to give the person the benefit of the doubt, she has not made that public. Wendy made it public. So if you're going to be outraged about this public dox, you need to be outraged at yourself. That is my whole point. I don't get why. If I was doxxed privately and somebody gave me that info privately, do you think I would fire up a live and say, I was doxxed privately back in April, and this is what they said, and this is what they showed?
Yeah.
Why would you can't scream you were doxxed and then dox yourself?
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Well, no one else made it public except for her, right? Is that correct?
Right.
Well, then she doxed herself.
She did dox herself.
I don't think
they're saying because it happened privately, that's a dox. and that's where I said we got to come to a line.
There's also an issue. There's also an issue in the community about people sharing private conversations, which Wendy says she's against. So I don't think Carla or Molly had intended for that conversation that they were having in private to become public. Wendy,
absolutely not. The only reason why Wendy got it, not saying it's right, but Carla never would have done anything with it. I don't think Molly would have done anything with it.
Hey, Margie.
Jen might have done something with it.
You never know.
She may have, but the only reason why she gave it to Wendy in the first place is for people to go at Carla. Point blank. Period. It's not because she gave a fuck about Wendy.
Yeah.
Amanda T. Jenna. That's all I ask is to be honest and fair when speaking on things here. I don't see them doing this ever. I agree, Amanda T. Jenna, I'm good.
Hey,
she's a weirdo for constantly talking about me. She is. Because you don't talk about her from what I see. And you know she's only talking about you because of who you like. As long as said person, hold on, coffee chat. As long as said person who's being doxxed at the time doesn't bring attention to it, then nobody would know. How do people not see this? I totally agree.
Well, she had to fish for some kind of content to make Carla her commodity to earn money for cash.
Antimony Lane.
Antimony Lane. Yeah, she's the bass player, real pretty blonde-headed girl. She has a channel. She's not in the drama too much, but yeah, I was looking at her channel. I thought you had made some life changes and stuff. So
TNT talking about Brian's bike. Real lifers who take pictures of people's houses. Oh yeah, Steph does that too. Well, yeah, but TNT apologized, so that's okay.
But
Steph apologized, said it was wrong.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Well, I suppose that they've never ridden a bike in their life, and maybe they should try that. It's very relaxing, and it's a good hobby to have. But no, why don't you talk about my car that I just bought?
Yes, Kimberly. So she put out her own information and then called that a dox. Yes. Because she's saying because Molly sent it pictures to Carla and Carla sent them to Jen, she's considering that a dox.
And it's not.
And it's not. Is it right?
But
no.
It wasn't.
It's not a dox. Right. Like I was just going to say. That it was okay, but it's not a dox.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're all saying, but you're justifying it. No, I'm not justifying it. I'm just pointing out what everybody else can see. Why would you bring light to it, Wendy? That's all I'm asking. Why would you bring light to it? If nobody in this community knew it was happening, only you did because you got that information or somebody gave you that, Jen gave it to a friend and then that friend gave it to you. Why would you bring light to it?
Because it's lucrative and it brings in money. And, Wendy's been a little short of cash the last few months. And she needs to find content, apparently. This is my opinion.
Wendy has gone real life. It's okay for Diane to keep St. Jude money the night Tiffany was dragged. Yeah.
Now, Wendy,
like I said, everybody needs to check out Barnyards. When Tiffany Marie was being doxxed, Wendy basically says nothing's going to happen. It's not a big deal. But we're supposed to all have a big deal because her ex-husband had a mask on his face and all you can see is his eyeballs.
Nothing's going to happen.
Not even his name. Right. Nothing's going to happen. Why can't we say that? Nothing's going to happen, Wendy. You be good.
Well, Wendy says she didn't say that way. But she did.
Not.
And I heard it. I should have clipped it. But I was at that point where I just wanted to leave Wendy be. Let her be. Let her do what she wants to do, and I didn't clip it. But it's still up and available for people to say, for people to
Steph
see.
has no right to say anything about anyone or anything.
Well, she does have the right.
I mean, I just my only opinion on that, what cracks me up is that she says truth is constantly in everybody's business, and, you know, she's always addressing stuff. I see the same thing. Steph is everywhere, in everything, on every panel. So I think you're both even. If you're going to say the truth is in everything in Nosy, I guess I can say you are too.
I'm telling you, I was watching Jerry Springer the other day, and I was expecting Steph to come walking out on the stage because she pops up on panels everywhere. I mean, you could be watching something that has nothing to do with the community, and there's Steph, and that's fine. She's got a right to do that.
She does. But
but she has to take the
truth is wrong for doing it, because she does it too. You're absolutely right. It's fine.
Yeah.
She can jump on any panel she wants.
And she can talk about whatever she wants. Yep.
And whatever she wants, she can put her nose in everything she wants. But you can't come at truth and say that when we are watching you do the same thing. And the child doxer, I guess, is Brian, supposedly. No, I don't know that whole story.
I didn't dox anybody's child. You know. So, I mean, Truth says she saw the screenshots and all that, but I didn't dox anybody's child.
Oh, we lost Samara. Samara, come back.
She'll be back.
She will. Yeah, I guess they're saying that he doxed Fod's kids. I don't know that story.
If you look at Wendy's community post, she's got these screenshots up, but there's no dox there. Absolutely none. And you know, I don't like FOD, and I'm sorry if people don't understand that, but when my kids got questioned because she called CPS over here, she was mad I booted her off my panel. I don't care what FOD thinks and anybody thinks about me and FOD's argument. These are my kids.
I think anybody that has CPS called on them and with false accusations, all bets are off. Gloves are off. I'm sorry, if you're a parent, gloves are off.
And that's
I have no respect for you. I don't care that you don't like that I looked you up. I don't care that I'm sorry.
And
when
I did
call CPS on somebody, I think all gloves are off.
I tell you, Jenny, and I don't want to rehash this too much, but when FOD did that, and she was kind of newer to this particular community, it was a couple years ago, I was talking to people behind the scenes about it, because I had all of her information, where she lived, where she worked, and all that, because I wanted to know who that was coming at my family, which anybody else would. And I said, well, I've got her information. I could put it out there for the community to know, you know, just in case they have a run-in with her. And I can tell you honestly right now that Diane said, Brian, if you ever going to dox anybody, that's the one to do it to. And that's Wendy's friend.
Thank you, Miss OMG. I mean, people can say I'm wrong for saying that, but any parent out here, you call CPS and accuse me of touching my children because you don't like my opinion on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I do want to clarify though that FOD's call didn't have anything to do with that particular with the touching. Okay. No, it was a couple weeks after. And it goes back to Laura, and Laura and I are cool now.
Well, then I apologize for that.
No, I just want to clarify that. I was
under the impression that it was FOD that did that call.
No, that was Dumpy Dump. And the thing of it is, with FOD, I have forgiven her for that. It took a while, but I have forgiven her for that. But to this day, she still says, he's a terrible parent. He's a terrible parent. And she keeps talking about my parenting and my children. So I don't care what anybody thinks if they think that I doxed her children, because I didn't. But so what if I did? Yeah, because how did Children's Services get my kids' names when she sent them over there? That means she gave my information to them. So y'all keep that in mind. Yeah. But I have forgiven her for that. I honestly have forgiven FOD for doing that. I don't forget it, but I have forgiven her for it.
I absolutely agree. I think all around the doxing, the looking up, I don't care who you are, needs to stop. I do, but we have been screaming that for what? 2 years? A year and a half?
the first person that made it okay to do that was FOD, and when people started running over to FOD and love bombing FOD, then that makes it okay to do that. And
because
when we had
when Oni did it, he got exiled, but when FOD did it,
no,
she didn't get exiled.
Nope,
she didn't.
As a matter of fact, they've said, well, she saw something that she didn't like, so I guess it was her duty to report that.
BS. Sorry. I have seen you live with your kids 1,000,001 times. And I have never seen you be inappropriate with your children.
Well, people have their different opinions on what inappropriate is. But no, I'm no different than anybody else. My kids are my life. And here in about 20 minutes, me and my daughter Kylie will be sitting in church. And that's something that people need to give to their kids, is some kind of spirituality, and introduce them to church and stuff like that. And I don't see a lot of people doing that here. So, one up for me, I guess. But I don't knock people who don't. And I'm just saying, I'm not a terrible parent. Yeah.
I don't. There is no perfect parent. If we had if everybody was a perfect parent, life would be easier. You don't get a book on how to parent, and everybody parents differently. Everybody parents.
Yeah, kids don't come with directions.
They do not come with directions. As long as you're not physically abusing them, mentally abusing them, then the way you discipline might not be the same to the next person in line. I might discipline my children differently than the truth would discipline hers. I might show affection differently to my children than Amanda T might show her children, but does that make it wrong?
No. The easiest way to discipline kids these days is to take their iPad or their Kindle or whatever social media thing or internet thing they have away from them for a while. And that's what we do. We time them out, we put them in a room, and they play all those games. I need to come out. I need to have a drink. I gotta pee. And that's what was happening.
When my kids were little, it always depended on what they did, on the, whether they were grounded, whether something was taken away, whether it all depended on the circumstances, because I always tried to have the discipline match what they did wrong.
Right. And then after let's say we have to put one in timeout. Before they come out, they have to explain to us what it is they did to get put on timeout and why they're not going to do it again.
Right.
And they usually end up doing it again anyway. That's what kids do.
Yeah. I remember one time my kid acted up and disrespected a teacher at school. And she got grounded, but I also made her write a letter to the teacher. Apologizing to the teacher, explaining why she thinks what she did was not okay. But next person might not want to do that.
Then you got to explain to them too. Like when I've had situations where one of them backtalked the teacher, had to sit down and explain to them that most teachers have the job that they have because they love kids and they want them to be educated and they want them to be smart, and not everybody can be a teacher. And once I had that conversation with one of my daughters, because she, I got a bad report from a teacher, she understood it, and we have to,
right?
Yeah, because
and nowadays they get so many kids per one teacher. Now it's huge. Back when I was in school, we had maybe 15 kids in a classroom to one teacher. Now it's like 24 to 30 kids per one teacher.
Oh, and their salaries, for what they put up with, the salaries they get is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Well, Jenna, I need to jump down off here and get ready for church.
Oh, well, have a good church, and thank you for coming up again.
I'm sorry about the confusion in the chat, but everybody knew what I was talking about except for you.
It's okay. It's just, all I saw was that comment, and I was like, oh, no, Brian. Oh, no. Oh,
I forgot whose chat I was in there for a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later. Be well.
All right.
And then Timothy, I'll get a hold of you.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you. You're right. No kids do come with a manual. I got it. Okay, Captain Obvious. Thank you for stopping in. So, I think this live went a little not the way I planned, but lives never go the way they're planned to go. You come up with an idea and you get talking to everybody or reading chat and it goes into a totally different direction. And I know that I'm not doing the tit for tat, the drama, the back and forth, nothing. That's why I didn't watch Wendy's live. I'm not doing it. That's why I don't go in and give my opinion. And I appreciate it if you guys didn't come in harassing me or my chat because you have an opinion. Do it with your friends. Do it on your panel. Let my friends and my supporters have their opinion. You stay over on your side and let you guys have all your opinions and your whatever you want to say. Let my chat have their opinions without having you guys in here telling them they're wrong. I don't do it to you, and I would appreciate it if you didn't do it to me. I would prefer you guys to just stay over on your side. I'm perfectly happy. You know what's funny? My daughter made this. My daughter drew my avatar. She thinks she's not a good artist. She just did this freehand, and I have so many pictures that she's drawn for me, and I think it's amazing. And every time I try to tell her, she's like, it's not that great, but my daughter made this for me, and that's why I made it my avatar. I love it. It's one of my favorite pictures she drew. Yeah, but she's never done, like, I can't draw stick figures, I can't draw for the life of me, but both my kids are amazing drawers, but they don't do anything with it, and I wish they did. They just have a sketch pad each in their room, and sometimes I'll go downstairs and they're both sitting away. I wish they would do something with it because I think they're very talented, both of them. I'll have to show you what my son has drawn for me. Maybe I'll change my avatar to something he drew. Yeah, absolutely. It's a stress reliever for them. I noticed, like, when my kids are overwhelmed or whatever, they draw. And I think it's a great way to express themselves in a positive way. They're older now, but when they were kids, that's how they expressed themselves. And I always encouraged it. And now that they're adults, they still do that. They'll grab the book and just start drawing. And it makes them better. But just, all I was trying to do, and some people not think it was cool, people think, let people fight their own battles, and I get that, and I agree with that. There's some times where it's better for your friends to stay out of it and let, the person himself fight their own battles. But then there's times where when you watch 300, 400, 500 people attack your friend for something that they apologize for, it's hard. It's hard to sit there and not want to jump in and say, look, yeah, she was wrong, but she apologized. And that's what I felt like I needed to do today. And you don't have to agree with it. I have not been disrespectful. I have not been rude. I just stated my opinion. But now it's moved on. Now it's to me. Some of the screenshots that I got from Wendy's chat, for her mods to allow people to say what they said about me, all because they felt like I was sticking up for Carla. Yeah, part of me was sticking up for Carla. Was I sticking up for Carla's behavior or what she did? No, but that's nobody's business. But she doesn't deserve to have people talk the way they did about her. Her title of her live was I'm owning it. She went on, and all because she didn't say sorry to Wendy. Well, her and Wendy have a history beyond this, you know? I don't know. But I'm not playing the drama game. I don't like the drama. But will I have an opinion when I need to have an opinion? I will. Does that mean I like drama? No. But this is my community just as much as it's yours. And if I see something wrong, I'm going to go on my panel and I'm going to state it. And that's the way it is. And I'm always going to state it respectfully and calmly. And you don't have to like it. And if you don't like it, don't watch it, like you guys say. So that's how I feel. I am so done. Like, I don't know how people do this day in and day out. I don't know. Like, to make YouTube drama their life, I don't know how you do it. Because just today dealing with it, I'm like ready to pull out my hair and be done. So this is definitely not my cup of tea. But like I said, if I see something wrong, I'm going to say something. And for people to sit there and say that I was saying what Carla did was okay, I never said that. And if you watch my live, you'll hear me say it over and over again. And you'll hear it in this live over and over again. But, you know, if you don't like Carla, don't watch her. But can we let this go now? Can we stop talking about it? Can we move on? I mean, it's sad to say that you're just going to move on and attack somebody else. But that's what you guys do. And you don't have to like what I'm saying. But it's true. I mean, people go through your channels. We can see it every day, every other live. It's you're not happy with something or another. You're not happy with somebody or another. I don't think you ever have sat there and just talked about the weather or talked about, you know, what kind of day you had. You go live and complain or bitch about somebody. I don't know how that's fun, but I guess everybody has their own thing that they think is fun. She doesn't need to be nailed to the cross. They overreact for drama content. Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, I've been live twice today. Woohoo, you guys. And I thank you guys all for coming in and supporting me. Samara, thank you for coming up. Brian, thank you for coming up. Truth, thank you for coming up. Thank you for the mods that have been modding for me and blocking the people that don't matter. Can somebody post Barnyard's link? Yeah, give me 1 second and I'll do it. I just have to go into my comments. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I didn't even know Barnyard had a channel. I had no clue. Let's see. How do I find it? Oh, I know what I have to do. I'm in the wrong spot. Give me 1 second, guys. My channel. This one. Pause it. Let me see. Where is she? How come her comment isn't here? Let me see if I can find her. If you guys are already posting the link, I can't see. Filter. channel. There she is. All right, hold on 1 second. All right. Samari, you beat me to it. But yeah, so like I said, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for supporting me. It truly does mean a lot. Even though people have said, don't go support Jenna, don't go watch her. I'm glad that you guys still do. I don't know when I'll be live again. But I'm sure Carla will probably be live tomorrow morning. If everybody could go over and just show her some support, let her know that, there are people behind her that support her. That would be great. That would really mean a lot. Everybody check out Barnyard's channel. Give her a sub up. And everybody have a good night. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you could hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, either one, I like them both. Everybody stay healthy, stay happy, but most of all, stay you. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Telling people to unsub you is a violation of TOS Jenna. Well, just like streaming me, I could strike them, but I was called, what was it? I'm a PUSSY if I put my live on private. It's my live. If I want to put it on private, I will. I'm sorry that you couldn't react to it because I put it on private. Boo hoo. Not my problem. Don't care. Have a good one, guys.